Hey guys. So today I'm going to go over what the PLTW course looks like. So and I know that a lot of you have already done this before and are totally totally fine with it, but we do have some new people that do need to review this. So uh, we are going to we're going to start with a sign in. So this is your sign in page. You can go to your resource lab notebook and go to the digital classroom page setup and click on the link for your PLTW login. It should say my.pltw.org/login. And it will take you straight to this page. And then you enter your username and password information, and it should, because you've already got, you don't have to create a student account. It's already created for you, and you're already signed up into my course. So you're just going to click sign in after you enter your information. And this is what mine looks like. I don't think yours looks like this because I'm the teacher. It should, I think it automatically takes you to this page right here. So, which is your courses. So I teach human body systems and principles of biomedical science, but you're in human body systems, so we're going to start there. Okay, so when you click on human body systems, this is where it's going to take you, all right? This is just the welcome, the course landing page. And so they are divided into units. So human body systems has 60 units. One is identity, which is an introduction. Two, communication, which involves the brain and communication between cells. Three is power, so how our cells are what things do our cells use to be functional. Movement, so this is mostly about muscles and the skeleton. Then protection, which is usually about the protection, the skin, so the protection from the sun, also called the integumentary system. We also go through the immune system, and of course, some bones serve as protection, such as the skull and the rib cage. And then Unit 6 is homeostasis and health and wellness, which is how our bodies maintain the internal balance, its internal balance despite external factors. Okay, and here at the bottom, we have distance learning opportunities. So Project Lead the Way was really, they were anticipating along with us that we would have to do some distance learning, obviously, because normally in this course, we would have little things called mannequins that are about the size of a Barbie, and you got to roll them up with clay and everything. You get to make the skeleton and make the organs and everything, and put it on what do they call a mannequin. But the school does not have enough money to buy each mannequin individually. Trust me, they're like $600 each. It's not a wonder, plus all the other materials they would need. So we will be using something different, which I will go into more detail later when we get to that point. Okay, so for now, don't worry about it. This is just an introduction to how to navigate this course. So when I gave you your digital notebook, I've decided that even though I've got the whole lesson ready for you, it might be just better because of file size just for you to focus on one activity at a time. So each activity, I'm going to give you a separate notebook. And for those of you who have been in this class, you know that activities can be split up into several different parts. So an activity might take several class periods to complete. So Unit 1, we are going to start, of course, with the basics. So once you click on Lesson 1.1, which is Unit 1, Lesson 1, you'll have two activities here. We're going to start with, of course, activity Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 1. That's what 1.1.1 means. That's called Amazing Facts. And I'll have this all labeled in your notebook anyway, so just to remind you. Here is at the top of the page, you're going to find distance learning support. This particular activity doesn't need distance learning support. I've already put everything that you need in your notebook. Just to demonstrate what you need to do during distance learning support is if I click on activity 1.1.2, this one actually does have distance learning support. If you see a distance learning support box that has a link to it that says DL in front of it, click on it and it will automatically take you to the distance learning version. That's the one we will be using, not the regular one, okay? And again, in the notebooks, it's already put out for you for the distance learning activity, not the regular one. So if you get confused, that means you're probably on the regular activity and not the distance learning activity. So that's something to really keep in mind. So we're going to go back up here. So each lesson usually is going to have an activity, which is the gaining of knowledge. They use what is called the APB system, which is activity, problem, or project, and then problem. So you gain the knowledge through activities, you display your knowledge through projects, and then you present your mastery of the concept by solving a problem. So the projects usually spring up near the middle or the end of a unit. So let's see, it'll say in the front whether it's an activity, a project, or a problem. So here we got activity, and here in the middle of lesson 1.2, we have a project. So it will say that in the notebook, whether it's a project or a problem. And then we go back to an activity. Lesson 3, activity, and then another project. So apparently for Unit 1, we don't have a problem, which is fine. That is the basic tour of it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I will make a separate video showing you how the notebook correlates with this course reading material. So you do, despite having the notebook, you do still need to read the course material. Okay, peace out.